everyone, welcome. My name is Melinda and I'm here with Creative Collections. Hello and welcome. I'm going to set my timer. Good. Okay, that is set, ready to go. I'm just kind of getting the little things moved out of my way here. We're going to make a really cute sign using our new simple tag. It's a 5x7. Along with one of our Peanuts transfers, the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Okay, so let's go ahead and get busy. Deborah, you're my first commenter. Hello and welcome. Hey, Faye. Hello, hello. Deborah. Bolts. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Connie. Okay, put your name in. Woo, hello. Hope everyone had a good Wednesday. Okay, I'm shaking up some stain. I'm going to try something. We'll see how it works. Okay. I need to pull out another color. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do first is we need to prep our surface. Hello. Hi, honey. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for sprinkling. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Okay, so this is our simple tag. And I think it comes like in a 2-pack, maybe a 1-pack. I don't know. But they're really cheap. Kind of like the Dollar Tree cheapness. So that's always good, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to paint this. And then we are going to put some stain on it. And we're going to make it look old. And all that fun, good stuff that, you know, we absolutely love to do. I'm just adding some water to my paste. I have distilled water in there, so it's all good. This jar is almost empty, so we are going to use it up. Can't say I don't use all my paste. Okay. Okay. So we're going to just, so you want your paste, when you're using it as a paint, you want it to go on smooth. And if you have to put more than one coat on, don't hesitate, you want to do that. Okay. That to kind of just get a really good, and we're going to dry it and then we'll put another coat on, and I'm going to keep on adding the thin coats as I need to. So it could be one coat, it could be mini coats. Oh my gosh, you know what song just came into my mind when I said mini coats? Dolly Parton, my mini coat of colors. Oh, fun! I saw your post. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Do you know what the movie's going to be called? You know, they film all the fun movies and stuff, like in locations that you're like, oh, I'll never be able to see it. I don't know where that's at, but right there in your own hometown, huh, Connie? You got your Happy Meal? Yay, Deborah! Can you use distilled water after it expires? Does distilled water have an expiration date? Let's see. When did mine expire? Because, you know, I still use it. And so then that will tell you. I mean, you don't drink distilled water, right? Isn't distilled water for like your irons and all that good stuff? It takes like all the purities and stuff out. I don't see an expiration date on my water. I'm looking. Oh, hold on, guys. I gotta let the dog in. She's out there barking her fool head off. Oh my goodness. Willow, come. Willow, come. Get in here. Get in here. You barking at the neighbors. They're gonna call CPS on you. Okay, I don't see an expiration date on my distilled water. So I didn't know that distilled water expired. And I've been using this gallon for a long time. So my answer to your question, Terry, is I don't know. I'm going to say yes, you can use it because there is no expiration date on this. And I just bought a new one. I brought it out. Because let me look on this one. This one's brand new. I just bought it from the store. Well, yeah, there's no expiration date on it. So I would say yes. I think that's when it was probably made. Because 12/23/25 has not happened yet. Oh wait, so maybe that is an expiration date, or maybe that's a lot number. Hi, Katie. It's on its way, Faye. I sent it last week. No, wait. It went out on Monday. Because remember, I had just did your drawing on Friday, so you'll get it. I didn't know people drink distilled water. Well, I don't know. There's no expiration date on my bottle. So I did not know people drink distilled water. I thought it was for like your irons. For things that you don't want, you know, like purities. You want it to be like pure as pure. So there's no bacteria or anything. I can ask around and find out, but I've been using mine for ever and my paste has been fine. Okay. That's what I love about my little community here. You guys are all so helpful. And if I don't know it, somebody's going to know the answer. I'm going to clean this up. We're going to dry it. And then we're going to start putting some stain down. Okay. So let's go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. I know. Oh my gosh. They're like, what did she just do? I know, I kind of just ruined it. What kind do I use so I can get that? It's Walmart brand. Great value. It is great value. I think I paid $1.88 for it. Because I bought three gallons. Okay, so we're gonna dry. CPAC machines, yeah, exactly. So that's why I didn't know it expired. If y'all have CPAC machines, don't use expired distilled water apparently. Ooh, Terry, you're my commenter. Okay, I'll get your name in real quick. Let me finish drying this. Terry Diaz. And there you go. And it's in. My day was okay, Katie. I chased kindergartners all afternoon. I'm tired. I was going to come home and take a nap. But I didn't. So yeah, I chased kindergartners. We had some runners today. So I'm going to create some texture with paper towel. So you want to just take a paper towel. Why did I chase kindergartners? Because that's my job. They're runners. They didn't want to be in class. So we're creating some texture. Oh, yeah, because that's for babies. I used to give that to my daughter when she was a newborn. I used distilled water in her bottles. Partly because I didn't know any better. But then I guess I did know better if I used distilled water. Yeah, I think if it's like, if it's for babies, I think they have to put like an expiration date. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I don't know. Okay, I have such a mess going on here. Do y'all see my mess? Okay, so look at the texture that we created, right? And then we're gonna take our sand blocker thingy, but you need to make sure that it is completely dry, because we have put a lot of layers of stuff on here. Okay, and then I'm going to just sand it smooth. I'm not taking the textured look off. I'm just sanding it so that way when I put my transfer on, everything goes on smooth. See? So it's still textured. Isn't that cool? Okay. So let me clean up this mess. Put the lids back on, everything. Put that in my water. Clean up the mess. That's what I love about these glass mats. I'm telling you, if you have one, don't you agree? They're very easy for cleanup. Okay. We're going to wax. Yeah, so isn't that basically the same thing? Like if you're boiling water, you're distilling it. Like I said, when I was a new parent, I didn't know any better. I knew I had to make formula, and I knew I needed to use bottled water because the water in Stockton, Faye can agree with me, sucks. And so I was not going to give my new baby that water. So this is the transfer, the Welcome Great Pumpkin. So we're going to do some color blocking with it. We're going to fuzz, 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 fuzz. Do I need a glue gun on tonight? I wasn't planning on putting a bow or anything on because this comes with twine. So we might get some beads. I might use some beads. Okay. So I'm going to use Storm just to kind of give me an outline of what we are doing. Yeah, Stockton water sucked, and there was no way I was going to give it to my baby. Oh, that's really cool. So you guys can't see the pattern, but I can. So see how you can kind of see it? So that way it's not going to show up because I used Storm and I didn't want to use black. But I can see it, so that way it's going to be magical. It's going to be magical. Okay, I need some paintbrushes. My good paintbrushes. Okay. So I pulled out Marmalade for the pumpkins. And we are going to just color it in. And of course, we're going to put the transfer back on. So I was hesitant to do this transfer because I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? How can I make it work? Look at this. And just like that, we have magic. Okay, there's one. Isn't that cute? Do you still cut things for the... Absolutely, Terry. You just have to tell me what you want and order it. I don't have anything in my Etsy shop. I just don't have time for my Etsy store. But wood cutouts are always available upon request. And if I can do it, I'll let you know. If not, I'll let you know. I can pretty much do most anything. Terry again. Wow, you're on fire tonight, Terry. Go. Okay, I do the drawings on Fridays. And then I send it out the following week. Because I try to take my weekends for me. Because we have racing and all that good stuff. And you might have to put more than one coat on. Okay. Let me grab some water. Rinse my brush. There we go. And then I have some really cool fall colors. You got your order. The color of the month is very pretty. I told you. And you only have a few days left to get it if you have not gotten it yet. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Am I blocking your guys' view? I hope not. I try not to, but sometimes I do it. Okay, so we're gonna put this color in a couple of places. Okay. If I have to go back and put some more color in, I can always do that. Yeah, that color of the month, they really outdid themselves, didn't they? One of our morning supervision is, they do write at school. Anyways, Mr. Clark is his name. He absolutely loves Charlie Brown. And last year, my grandson, Rory, saw a photo in the art room. And he didn't trace it. I'm sorry. He free drew the photo onto watercolor paper, and then he painted it. And she had it hanging outside of her office all year, basically. Anyways, he offered to buy that painting from him, and Rory was so proud of it, and he wasn't ready to quite give it away, you know, like sell it. You know, he was a third grader. And so he said that he would make another one. Well, he loved the second one so much he couldn't give that one away either. So yeah, so Rory has two Charlie Brown paintings that he has done. But you know, Charlie Brown, they're celebrating 75 years this year. So that's a huge. So I don't know about y'all, but you go into like stores and stuff, and that's all you see is Charlie Brown stuff. You need a pumpkin one with a blue, white, and orange pumpkins and brown stems. Blue and white is in for pumpkin this year. Well, I can probably find a pumpkin, Terry, but I probably will not paint it. It was shipped to you plain, and then you could paint it. So yeah. So let me see what I can find and send you a couple of pictures. So anyways, doing this painting reminded me of Mr. Clark, and he's so good with our kids that maybe since my grandson couldn't give up his painting, that I might just shove this in his box with no name or anything and just be like, enjoy. I like to do that once in a while when I'm at work. I like to surprise. I mean, Anybody that knows me at work, though, they know this is what I do when I get home, especially if I've had a very stressful day. Today was one of them. I will come home and I will paint, create, and then I might give it away. I did not hear what happened on the news today. I have not had a chance to watch any news. So I'm coloring in the lines that I see. Okay. Let's go ahead and I need a smaller brush. Let me find a smaller one. I need a very, very tiny one. Here we go. Oh, okay. I'll watch the news when I go in the house. Okay. You know what color I did not pull out? Let me pull it out real quick. Did not pull out espresso. Because he's holding a sign. And then I need, Katie, you'll get a ticket. I need, let's do some Dune. Yes, we had our launch yesterday, Katie. We had our launch yesterday, so you can head on over and check out all the new stuff. So I'm going to just do his arms and his hand, just to get some color on there, and then I'll do his face. Don't worry, his face won't stay like this forever. That would teach us somebody, you know how that your parents always said, Be careful, your face might freeze that way. Okay. I used Dune. I used Dune for his face. And then this is Cherry for his shirt. Oh my gosh, isn't it cute? Okay. Forgot to do the neck. So I need to pull Dune back out. It's like, you know, paint by number kinda. Paint by number. So then for the sign, I pulled out Ocean Mist, because I figured that's a better fall light color than browns. You're not late, you fell asleep and just woke up. Now you're never going to get to bed tonight, Teresa. So we are making a great pumpkin sign. You guys probably know me really well by now. When I'm stressed at work, you guys get the longer projects. You get the more creative projects. It's a great stress reliever. Okay, so now we got to put all those details that I took out back in. Let me clean my paintbrushes. These are my good ones. I need to clean them right away. Diamond art is pretty. Yes. I used to do diamond art. My daughter got me into it, and I had a ton. I mean, I had hundreds and hundreds of diamond art from, you know, like, not the ones that you would buy cheap. And anyways, I gave it all away. Gave them to my daughter. She gave them to her mother-in-law. I don't know what else she did with them, but I was just like, I don't have time for it. But I do have some that I kept that was absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna pull out Ash, because you know that is my new favorite color if I know what I did with it. That's not it. Hold on. Storm. That's ink. Did I put it in the ink? Oh, it was behind me. Okay, so we're gonna dry this really well. She's done 6 already. Yeah, it's a fun, relaxing. I like it. Especially like if you're stressed out, you know, you can just sit there and dab those things on. Okay, so we're gonna take our transfer. Before we do that, I'm gonna wash it so I can actually see it. Just take a Lysol wipe, never a baby wipe. Never a baby wipe. And then you should be able to line it up just the way. There we go. Like so. I'm going to take ash and we're going to go over it. The entire thing. We're putting all those lines back in, those lines that I used to paint with, but I used Storm, which was very light, and now my picture comes to life. Look at that. Look how stinking cute that is. Woo woo. Okay. Yep, I'm tooting my own horn. You can use Clorox wipes. I have Lysol wipes. You can use these kind, you know, anything the anti-disinfectant wipes, just not baby wipes. Baby wipes has lotion in it. And with lotion, you'll get the oils and all that stuff. So, yeah. I'll take this into the house. Clean it, because I'm done with that. Okay, we're gonna grab some beads. Because with this, you're gonna get some twine, okay? And I just took it off so I could do the painting and all that fun stuff. Like so. And then I think I'm going to do probably a pattern. Maybe I'm going to do a pattern. Oh, yeah, remember what did I do with that needle, everybody? Remember that needle that was like, oh, I need to save it. I don't know. Okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I will make it work. Can you use the Clorox wipes on the back of a transfer? Yes, just not a baby wipe. I clean the wipes all the time. yes, stir your paste every so often. And if you get it and it's a little dried out, just add some distilled water to it and stir. And because you're adding, you know, our chalk paste is water soluble, so water is going to evaporate, so that's why you want to add a little bit of water. But with the new formula, I have not had any major issues of the paste drying out like the old formula. But yeah, if you haven't used it in a while, Deborah, pull it out, stir it, use distilled water, and it'll be good. It'll be good as new. Okay. Trying to decide if I just want it to be like that. Okay. Just like that, and then it can flip. Whoops, you guys can't see. And then it can flip over like so. So I'm going to tie this off. I think I'm going to make somebody very happy tomorrow morning. And they'll never know. I'm just going to put it in their box and put on there to Mr. Clark. He's so good with our kids. We're very lucky. So, it's all the little details. We're going to put a little fringe on here. Like so. And then it can just flop over like that. Boom. What do y'all think? Isn't that adorable? So yeah, you can take any transfer that would just be like a black and white or whatever, and you can add color to it. And my transfer did peel some of that paste off, but I like it that way. Absolutely love it. Welcome, Great Pumpkin. I can't wait for Charlie Brown season. We call it Charlie Brown season. Can't wait. Someone will tell. The only person that would tell would be Tamisha when she watches this as a replay. I absolutely love it. Or, yeah, it can go. I think he's going to like it. I know I would. Especially if I'm a big Peanuts character lover. Okay, hi Hannah. That's what I got for you guys tonight. I'll be back on Friday, okay? So no live tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday. Hopefully my order will come in, and then that way I can show you all the goodness and I can create more for you. So you all have a great Thursday, and I will see you guys on Friday. Am I still doing needlepoint? Yes, I am. Okay. I haven't actively done it in a while because I got into embroidery, machine embroidery, and so I've been doing that. And then I kind of have just taken a break from it. And I get that way. I go gung-ho. I do it until, I get a few projects finished. And then I take a break. So, okay. See everybody on Friday. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.